Have you ever wondered why life seems to test the kindest souls the most? Why it's always the good people who get hurt, betrayed, or left behind? Why does it always happen that a good person's heart is broken, their emotions are played with, and their kindness is mistaken for weakness? Why is it that those who carry pure intentions end up being the ones who cry silently at night? Sometimes it feels unfair. It feels like the world rewards the selfish and ignores the sincere. We keep asking ourselves, why does life treat good people this way? Maybe you felt it too. Maybe someone used your honesty against you, took advantage of your patience, or left you shattered when all you gave was love. If you ever felt like being good only brings pain, then stay with this story till the end. Because today, we are not just going to talk about pain, we are going to understand it, feel it, and finally find meaning behind it. The boy who loved truly. There was a boy named Arav, honest, gentle, and deeply emotional. He loved a girl with all his heart. He was the kind of person who remembered small things, her favorite song, her smile, the way she talked about her dreams. For him, love wasn't a game, it was a promise. But one day, everything changed. The girl left him for someone else, someone more fun, someone with money and charm. Arav didn't understand. He kept asking himself, what did I do wrong? But the truth was, he didn't do anything wrong. He just loved too purely in a world that doesn't value purity anymore. He didn't curse her. He didn't hate her. He just carried the pain silently. Because good hearts never wish bad for anyone, not even the ones who hurt them. The father who gave everything. There was a father named Ramesh. He worked hard all his life to raise his children. Every morning before the sun rose, he went to work, skipping his own dreams just to fulfill theirs. He wore the same old clothes for years, but made sure his kids had new clothes every festival. When his children succeeded, he smiled with pride. But when he grew old and his body started to fail him, they stopped visiting. Papa, I'll call you soon, they said. But the calls never came. He sat by the window every evening waiting. He never complained, never said they were ungrateful, because good people never count how much they've given. They only remember how much they love. The woman who fought in silence. In a busy city, office worked a woman named Meera. She was smart, hardworking, and honest. But her simplicity became her weakness in others' eyes. Her colleagues laughed behind her back, took credit for her work, and her boss ignored her promotions just because she wasn't manipulative like others. Still, Meera never stopped giving her best. She smiled even when she felt invisible. She believed one day my honesty will be seen. But years passed, and the recognition never came. The world didn't value her goodness, but she still carried her grace with pride. Because strength isn't always loud, sometimes it's silent. The farmer who was cheated. In a small village lived an old farmer named Gopal. He was poor but kind. Whenever his neighbors needed help, he offered his tools, his ox, even his grains. But when droughts came and his own crops failed, those same people turned their backs. Some even bought his land at half the price, taking advantage of his helplessness. He lost everything, his land, his peace, his smile. Yet, he still folded his hands and said, may they never suffer like I did. Because some hearts remain pure even after they are broken 100 times. Why does this happen to good people? So, why does life treat good people this way? Maybe because good people feel everything deeply, their hearts are open, their souls unguarded, and when you live with open hands, the world sometimes throws stones instead of flower. But there's another truth. Good people suffer, yes, but they also shine. Their pain makes them wiser. Their tears make them strong. They don't lose, they rise differently. Because kindness is not weakness, it's courage that the world rarely understands. Sometimes God gives the hardest battles to the purest souls, not to punish them, but to shape them. because light can only shine through cracks, and good hearts are full of them. Should we then become like the world? Knowing all these, should we stop being kind? Should we stop caring, stop loving, stop helping others? No, because the moment we change ourselves to fit a cruel world, the world wins. Goodness is rare, and that's what makes it precious. A good heart is a gift, not everyone has it. People might break it, but they can never own it. Keep your heart gentle, even if it gets hurt, because one day the same world that ignored you will crave the peace you carry inside. Moral of the story: the truth is, good people are not weak. They are warriors of love in a selfish world. They get hurt, yes, but they heal others even while bleeding. Their silence speaks louder than words. Their kindness changes lives quietly. So, if you are one of them, the one who always gives, forgives, and still hopes, never think your goodness is wasted. The universe sees it all. Your pain is not punishment, it's a purpose. You are not losing, you are growing into something the world deeply needs but rarely finds. So, my dear listeners, have you ever been hurt for being too good? Have people ever played with your emotions just because they knew you wouldn't fight back? If yes, then remember this: your softness is your strength, not your flaw. Keep being the person who loves without limits, forgives without conditions, and helps without expecting anything in return. Because the world may not thank you today, but one day someone will look at you and say, "Because of you, I still believe good people exist."